Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe,
Face TV. Muswobi.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amaka Anyao from Face TV Africa. We are out here again. We are want to be asking some few people their opinion concerning this Baba Ijesha 16 years imprisonment. So let's go as we see people's opinions.
Yesterday when I read the stories, that Baba Ijesha was finally, sentenced and was it 16 years imprisonment. I was shocked. I was like, what happened now? Because the first time when they took him to court, I was like, maybe it's something that some of his artists, some of its artist members, they will assist him to die down the case or to do something that will die down the case. You understand? But to my surprise, yesterday when I saw that the thing has been taken to court again, and they have finally sentenced him to 16 years imprisonment, I was very, very surprised. So I was not happy. I was not happy because 16 years imprisonment with his age, add the years with his age, my dear brother and my dear sister, it's not good. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. So, but my own advice is that what is happening? What is happening to his artist, the member of the theater practitioners? You understand what is happening to them that they cannot help him? You understand? What is happening that they cannot help him? You understand? The case is not something that at least we have seen somebody that have committed an offense bigger than this, and at the end of the day, when the people come out, when the people that all these big and rich people, honorables, you understand, come out and assist him, the case died down. But why is it that this man is a public figure? It's somebody that everybody know. You understand what I'm saying now? I as a person, I expected people around him, you understand, to come out and assist him, so that it will not go to that extent. So that's just
All right, sir. So what's your advice to people that are into this sexual, child sexual harassment?
My own advice to them is not sexual abuse is very, very bad. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that are into that should desist from that kind of art now. Sexual assault now. If you want to have a sexual relation, if you matured, you believe that you matured, you have money, you go and get married. You go and get married instead of committing sexual abuse around. You understand? Go and get married to someone. If you haven't seen, you keep watching, you keep searching. You understand? For a partner. You understand what I'm saying now? Instead of committing sexual abuse, because the offense is very painful. My dear sister, the offense, the punishment is very painful. You understand what I'm saying now? So it's not advisable. You understand? Sexual abuse is very bad in the society. Anybody that know that you want to have sexual relationship with people, with women. You understand? The best thing, if you know that you are mature enough, you have money, you are capable, go and get married. That's just the best thing than to be having sexual abuse all around. It's very, because the punishment is very painful. Look at what happened to Baba Ijesha now. Understand what I'm saying now? So it's not advisable. It's not advisable. It's not advisable to be having that kind of things around. So it's not
good. The government did well. Why? How age of this man pressed this girl down, robbery. You understand? And then later he come out to say a setup. is very bad. Yeah, I will not support such of the thing in my life. Just like China, if you mistakenly do this over there, you see it. South Korea, if you mistakenly do this, you see it. You understand? Many countries, but Nigeria will look like let us imprisonment 60 years. I mean, after 60 years, they are like 2 years, it will come out. You understand? Just it's a language. Because we know Nigeria. Just like me, as I'm here now, I'm in Lagos now. Everybody come meet me in Lagos here. First of all, I warn you, stay away from a marriage woman. Stay away from any spouse, small pikin. You understand? Other age, stay away from them. I will tell you, stay away from other age. If you don't hear me, not your own. You understand? That is it.
Thank you for having me. Matthew is the name. I don't think it's about my opinion. It's about what does the law say about it. It's about law of Lagos State. When it comes to child defilement, when it comes to child molestation, what does Lagos law say about it? I think that is what the paramount in this respect. We have looked at the jail sentence. In some count charge, they sentence in 2 years, in some 5 years, but generally speaking, he was sentenced to 16 years imprisonment. But the judge did say that it will run concurrently, meaning he's going to spend 5 years in jail. But again, I think he still have option of appeal, and I believe he want to explore that option. So until he exhausts all legal means of litigation, one cannot sufficiently say that he is going to serve that jail term. But the way it is currently, that judgment subsists until set aside by a court of competent jurisdiction. In this case, if it goes to court of appeal will look at the merit of the case, will look at the judgment delivered by the lower court, and determine whether they will uphold it or set it aside, or maybe reduce the jail term or increase it. Then if he leaves there, if he's not satisfied with whatever comes out of the appeal court, whichever way it goes, if any party that is not satisfied still reserve right to go to Supreme Court to ventilate his or her position. So it is on the court. Supreme Court dispenses the case, which is the highest court of competent jurisdiction in Nigeria. That is why you can say the case has been laid to rest. But I don't know whether he will be interested in pursuing his appeal, but I do know that he has right of appeal. And until he does that, nobody can say whether the appeal will favor him or not. But currently, whether we like it or not, he has been sentenced accordingly, and that judgment subsists. But again, let me say that the essence of law is to act as deterrent to others. Because if a man or a person commits an offense, he's tried, convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction, and you see it in the public domain, you see it in the media, just like we are seeing. Whether we like it or not, he have a way of deterring others from committing that same crime. So the essence of law is to act as deterrent, to deter other people from committing that same crime. So it may be painful to some persons, it may be a bitter pill for one to swallow, but the reality remains that the law is the law, and the judge has spoken, the court has spoken. That is the beauty of democracy. You subject everybody to rule of law, and this is pure process, judicial process that nobody can fault. If he's not satisfied with the outcome of the court of the judgment, he have right of appeal. But like I said, this is to act as deterrent, to ask to deter other people who perhaps have been committing such crime or who have intention of committing it, that if you do, there is a law that will keep you behind bar. And if you look at Lagos state law, I think the judge somehow is lenient Though the leniency is hinged on the fact that he was discharged in some of the count charges that has to do with penetration. If actually it was established that that was a penetration, I tell you that they would have handed down life imprisonment on him, because that is what the law of Lagos State says. But since they were not able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that there was case of penetration, they merely established that there was molestation, abuse, and all that. So if they were able to establish that there was penetration, I think by now we would have been talking of life imprisonment. So for me, it's not about my opinion whether I like it or not. It's about what is the position of the law of Lagos State. It's about judicial system. It's about rule of law. It's about the court has spoken, and it's about he have right of appeal. It's about if you want to pursue the appeal, you have the right. I think that's my take on it. Except we want to talk about the political happenings in Nigeria.
Right,
Well, for me, I think is justice well deserved, well served, and beside the public condemnation, I think is something everyone should learn from. That you have to, of course, control your urge. Otherwise, it might lead you to something that you live to regret the rest of your life. So perhaps a minute's pleasure, of course, have landed him to have cost almost entire career, and it's very unfortunate. Well, I think it's a lesson for everyone to learn, and today is Ijesha, and he was unfortunate to have been caught. There are other who does that, and of course goes scot free, but it was so unfortunate, and I think it's a lesson to all, and everyone should discourage such impunity, such exploitation. Of course, he has other adult women around if he want to mess up around. So why should he, of course, abuses himself by molesting such a minor? That is where I think I have to condemn him for doing that. But the case is well served, and that is justice. We hope it should serve as a deterrent to everyone else who may want to indulge in such a dastard act.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Instagram. All of you all know me, so I didn't know introduction.
all right, so I want to ask you, what's your point of view concerning this Baba Ijesha that they sentenced yesterday?
Why are Nigerians worrying themselves about Baba Ijesha? When you commit a crime, I think under normal circumstance, it's left for you to go and face the panel or face the reason why you committed that plan, that particular offense. So, talking about Baba Ijesha, it was set up, it was this one, it was that, those are stories, please. If it were to be an ordinary man that committed what Baba Ijesha did, they would say stone him to death. Now, because it's Baba Ijesha. What's my problem? They jail him 16 years. 16 years is just ordinary 8 years. So I don't think it's far. If we enter 2003 to 2000 how many? So before you know it, I mean, 16 years is very close. You understand? So I think he's going there to learn a lesson. So that all this he has always been doing in film, he has been doing in film, he has been doing it. Now, the only person who understands is the girl that is said Abidjan. What of those ones that nobody knew? So what are we talking about? So if he's guilty, according to the court, they said he's guilty. Let him go and face his whatever over there. So maybe when he gets to the prison, he will start to act drama in this prison. I think he's going to be a celebrity in the prison because he's going to stage a drama. From there, he's going to get people that will act together with him. And so he will be entertaining people. So I think 8 years is not much. As far as I'm concerned, 8 years is not really much. So let him just go there. He's just going there to learn. Maybe by the time he learns, comes back, then it becomes something. That's exactly what I say too. I don't really see any problem
based on the fact that Babi Ijesha want to go and learn something. It's a must that you must learn. And why are we even shouting? Is it because it happened to Babi Ijesha? How many Nigerians have been jailed 30 years? You did not hear about it. How many Nigerians have been jailed 50 years, 60 years? So what is so special about, in fact, let me tell you, the grace he had was because he's Babi Ijesha. They would have jailed him more than even 60 years. He should be happy that it's even 60 years because they would have given him up to like 35 or 40 years. You understand? I don't want to know the story surrounding everything. Yes, it's true. According to people, they said he was dating Princess before. They're fine. I think that story is true because Princess confirmed that he sent Babi Ijesha to secondary school or so. So he was behind Babi Ijesha graduating. So do you know what that means? You're a madman. I mean, why can't Nigeria just tell ourselves the truth? You're a madman. Sleeping with the same person, your benefactor, the person that helped you through in life, sleeping with the daughter, then you must be a madman. You are a real madman. I mean, so with your popularity as Babi Ijesha, with everything, which woman do you want on the street that you cannot date? Which woman do you want to sleep with that you cannot sleep with? Now, to somebody who helped you. Sometimes I heard celebrities facing what's it called, princess, calling out all kind of names. They're mad. Why are you calling out all kind of names? I mean, somebody did something, then it's compulsory that you face the music. And one of the sweet things is that Babi Ijesha is going to be there when the next president is going to rule and come out in Nigeria. And that's very good. At least when we have the next president, that will rule finish. So Babi Ijesha will not even experience how that one rules this country. So normally, I think to me, I think is best. But the only thing I blame Babi Ijesha, he's not a smart man. I don't like it when you are dull. I don't like it when you are dull. He's not a smart man. Look, when this case was still going on, if I were the one, I would escape. I'm a to America. I've gone to Germany. That's the truth. You can't come and arrest me in Germany. You can't come and arrest me in America. I've gone to Germany. If my lawyer, you see, the lawyer will tell you, Baba Bushe Lolele, and I've seen the thing. Man, I would jack back. If I go to Germany and listen, start up a new life. I left Nigeria for something. See, when they declare you wanted, they don't see you. We are looking for Babi Ijesha. 1 year, 2 years, we don't forget you. In fact, for 1 year, 6 months, we don't forget you. Then 1 year, we don't. Then when you get 2 years, we don't. Then God's so kind, you will now come back as Olowo in this country. The people that spoke evil about you, Babi Ijesha, because the money is there. So Babi Ijesha wasn't wise enough. If I was one Majapa, what's my business about this country? Because people have put on something on my neck, and I'm a celebrity. Perhaps Babi Ijesha thought because he's Babi Ijesha, they are going to pardon him. Nobody will pardon you because you are just still growing. You are not getting there. You are not even a superstar. You are just growing. Babi Ijesha is just growing small. So what's so special about you as Babi Ijesha? You have not even made the name. Okay, now look at it. Do you know why I said he deserves that day? You are meant to teach people in the society how to live because you are a celebrity. We are supposed to study your life, copy your life, and add your kind of life to our life. But you are now misbehaving. So when you born children tomorrow, they will do like Babi Ijesha. So I think it's good. Maybe when it goes, sometimes when things happens, it happens for good. Bet me you, madam, when Babi Ijesha comes back from prison, he's going to become a pastor. That one is sure. Because while in prison, he'll be hearing the word of God. He will not be filled with the word of God. When he comes out, you will see him become a pastor. After all, Baki is a pastor. Idiot. Why Baki become pastor? You don't chop money finish. Can't say the pastor. They are just deceiving themselves. You understand? So, you don't know, say you get the calling before. You can't blow for music, you can't get the calling. All those ones are just stories. So what I'm trying to say is that if you are telling me you want to become a pastor, why did you do pastor when you never blew? So that's what I'm saying. Now, Babi Ijesha, I don't know whether you're watching this program. If your relation is watching, they should give you the message. Take heart. 8 years is not much. You are going there to learn a lesson. When you don't feel control your prick, now the kind of problem where it puts you. So definitely don't worry. Next time you learn how to control your prick when you come out. So definitely, I think I want to wish you the best in that, so that come out as a pastor, don't just come out as this thing. After 8 years, become a pastor, come and find a church, and let's start going and say, once upon a time, I was a movie line, but this time I am now a pastor. So that's what I'm trying to say. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that, Ijesha, don't worry, don't cry. How many is 8 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's small. Use that, Daddy. Doesn't come out. We go meet again, Daddy.
I'm Ralph Tresvant from Anambra State. Baba Ijesha judgment yesterday, has indicated that we are getting there, especially Lagos State. We are getting there. Do you understand? Gradually, we are getting there, because if you look at the judgment, the presiding judge was so lenient or clement, to the accused. I'm telling you, this time around, we are beginning to see a Nigeria that is anxious or curious to embrace advancement into modern life, modern technology as well. See, the ideology there is that law differs from region to region, continent to continent. Had it been a case like this is reported in the USA, if it was what happened in Nigeria yesterday, in Lagos yesterday, the presiding chief judge, had it been it was in the US, Baba Ijesha would have gotten life imprisonment. But you can see they put many things into consideration. There was no physical evidence that penetration was, discovered, especially on the female child. Do you understand? I don't think he ever penetrated her. But by me touching, kissing, fumbling, or fondling, breast or any erogenous part of the girl's body is what? Fallible. It's fallible, because once you touch a lady in America, caressing her, she understand, you have done that. You are guilty of molestation. She understand, or sexual harassment. So what happened transpired between, according to the judgment and according to evidence, presented before everybody. What transpired between the two, Baba Ijesha and the innocent girl, is what? Sexual harassment. There was no evidence that he had sex with her, which was why the judgment yesterday was on the clemency side or leniency side. They showed clemency to Baba Ijesha, because no evidence has been established so far that he introduced sperm into that young girl. No, she didn't have the carnal knowledge of the girl. Do you understand? So then again, I want to hear the judgment. 16 years imprisonment, anyway, is acceptable to us. Do you understand? The judge is good, irrespective of the fact. I believe that judge is a female judge. You don't come along with this kind of case to any female lawyer or female judge. They will make sure you go in for it. Yesterday, I was even thinking it's going to be like 20 or 40. But 16 years, if you ask me, the presiding judge, is a friendly human being. She was friendly to Baba Ijesha yesterday. Irrespective of his popularity, irrespective of his profession, irrespective of the job he does, that young girl is an actor like he. He should have been managing the young girl as a manager, not as a what? Toy sex toy. It is wrong. Sex toy. He turned her to sex toy. That is very, very bad. I'm not trying to crucify him. I'm a man like him. He's a man, I'm a man. But there's a level you could go playing with women. Play with matured women. If she shows you, stop. Don't play with younger girls. That girl's age is now 14. We all learned that she started, such transactions, intercosity. Do you understand, with her when she was 7 years? Let me tell you, absolutely, personally, I condemn it. I believe that Baba Ijesha, he has daughters or a daughter. Likewise, myself, I have daughters. If anybody does such to my daughter, I won't like it. So it should be served as a deterrent to others in our societies. In a society, Southwest, I'm not trying to abuse everybody, where our men here are so randy. Anytime they see beautiful women, they will say, ah, whose wife? They will say, Mr. K is the wife. They say, is he going to eat it alone? Not only him go eat them, another person no go help him eat them. This one is too beautiful. Why are you talking trash over somebody's wife? Provided you know that such a person, a woman, is married, remove your lascivious or what do you call it? Sexual, tendency or propensity from her. Put away that kind of attention out of your heart and mind. Such a person is married. But some of the men here, they don't care. They even go to their brother's wife. If their brother's wife lives in the UK, they will be sleeping with their brother's wife. Hence, we are Christians here. We have a good number of Christians here. I'm not saying that Igbos are not like that. Igbos are like that, but not so predominant as it is here. I witnessed it. I lived many years in Idroko. I follow it up along Idroko, border. See, the Eguns are the people I know that are of moral standard in Yoruba land. You don't sit with a woman that is married on the same bench. No. You don't play with a married woman. She will tell you, I'm married. She will be avoiding you. But sometimes, somewhere, everywhere in this Southwest, you see people, advancing to married women. We know that we can play with them, but not up to that level of using some of those nasty, pornographic jokes, with the married women. Yeah, you men here, you should take advice. What happened to Baba Ijesha serves as an example. So we should all follow up. We should all do what? Eschew morality when it comes to marital issue. When it comes to children below what? Age 18. If you do that, you have failed. You are going to jail. Let me tell you, if it is in an advanced country like Europe, you are going to life jail. Advanced countries like Italy, Germany, UK, United States of America, you are going to life jail. You don't need to stretch your, illicit, whatever you call insanity, to those minors. It is wrong, absolutely wrong.
It's a good thing. It's something that is rampant in Nigeria. It's only Baba Ijesha. You do remember the governor in Borno governor? How old was a guy he married in Nigeria? Do you remember that governor? Borno? That guy was not up to 40 now. Did Nigeria do anything? Nothing. Because we have a lawlessness country. Our leader and the agency are not doing their work. But I thank God for these 60 years. You can only spend 5 years and go out. So the only thing is that it's rampant. Even some of these speakers that is saying it, if you see the way they are looking married women, looking young girls, it's not a new thing. It's common in Nigeria. Common for these politicians. Go to university and see how ladies are naked. Men, politicians are carrying 40 years, 50 years, 30 years. Because why? Because our law, our agency don't do their work. It's not because this one is a victim, it's a popular person. So many actors, actresses, they rubbish themselves outside. But thank God for this 60 years jail time. But I pray you will not appeal again. So that's it.
All right, so what's your advice to other men outside there that are into other sexual immorality concerning children?
That's why I say the head are not doing their work. And it's rampant. It's not only Baba Ijesha. Everywhere you go to government house everywhere. And let me tell you, mostly these are women. What they wear is another problem. all the young girls now, they see them. A young girl, 10 years old, having breasts, and 14, 15 years, what kind of clothes they wear, kind of trousers they wear. I think their mother, their parents should be able to tell them what to wear outside, not see them wearing naked. This is, I advise men and women, they should look God's face. Look God's face. Whatever you are doing tomorrow, you don't know. They should be very careful. I know some of them might be doing it hidely. There's a lot of them like that. But let me give you this shocking news. I remember one day my daughter called me. My daughter is going to 30 plus, and said this man used to call him every time and started playing with him, and that man is going up to 40 something years. And when my daughter called me, I have to call this man, president of my wife, ask him, tell my daughter to repeat that message. I repeat the message. Then I warned him. I said, look, any day you try this to the guy, we use cutlass and pieces shall kill you. I told him, whoa. So if other people can be doing that, I believe. Another thing is that some of these actors, what they do in the presence of their daughters and sons is useless. I'm telling the truth. It's the way and social media again. That is social media. And you can't stop social media. You see 10 years old watching blue film. Social media, how are you going to stop it? Our agency are not doing their work. But I believe with this conviction, how many people know about Baba Ijesha have been sentenced to 60 years? How many Nigeria knows? No, how many Nigeria knows? Except you come out and tell us. Many people, they don't care. But I believe there's millions of them who are doing that. Even 9 years old. All people, even they put their daughters, sentence them to death, don't even 6 or 5 years. Baba Ijesha is supposed to have sentenced for life imprisonment to deter these politicians. So I advise brothers, parents, women, they should keep themselves and monitor their daughter. Monitor their daughter, because they always work 24 hours. They don't care. I get to be. So please, I beg Nigerians to look inward and take their daughters. If any man approach you, let me know so that all this will not occur again. I believe Nigeria will go far.
It's a new development, like I said, but it's not going to last. But it's a good one. But the majority of things has become an excess in Yoruba land, whereby we think and we thought that, like what that man said, not this one, the other one that I say, yeah, he has said it all. Even it happens to my father's family, whereby the first of my father was saying that his younger brother want to sleep with him in Ijesha. But the long run, with the sham and all that. But I thank God for God's grace that he didn't do that. But it has become alarming in Yoruba land that another man Yoruba will be taking another person's wife. Like he said in Egun in Ogun State, you don't dare to do anything anyhow with their wife or their daughter, their children, their female. But it's good. It happens to other places, but it don't. But the essence of Yoruba is too much, and Yoruba will never learn from their mistake to the world ended. No matter how it is. So doing this one is even this person that it is, it will soon happen in their family. Don't get family, because they too what they are doing, they get another person. It will soon work. It's not because no prayer. So Menacing will soon catch up of them. So even priestess, Menacing will I meet the ask princess. So I lay ọkọ kò lè lu wa nílò ọkọ kò lè tuba tó lè jíṣẹ́ kò sí àjọ igi tó lè ṣẹ́gun. So what am I saying? They say that whatever goes on and comes around, it will still happen to the princess and the rest of the Yabo, all of them too. Ṣọ́gbádùn ilé ọkọ ni. Let's ask ourselves the truth is true. Because whatever you sow, you will reap. Maybe it's a plan. But sometimes, at times, nobody is cheating nature and all that. We should not blame. Because they too, it will still happen to them. Iyabo's daughter, everybody will complain the Iyabo's daughter. Iyabo daughter, one day, they will too do that to themselves. So I will always say that whatever is say, Yoruba used to say, I say the country, I say Pamolowa. So it will happen to them too. Iyabo Ojo, it will still happen to her. So it will, and the priest you don't ṣọ́ọ̀gbọ́n àlè ọkàn ọ̀lẹ̀ wà lé ọkàn ọ̀lẹ̀ pẹ́ láyé. No matter the shame of the Yoruba land, it would necessarily will still catch up of them. Those who plan against Baba Ijesha, whether it's true or not true, whether it's true or not true, they too, their own will be worse than that of what they are facing today. Even their own children and family. So that's what I would say in this take. So it happens everywhere, but it's not like in that of Yoruba land. There are some places in Yoruba land that you cannot enter. They will kill that person in Ondo State. So don't tell me that Igbo they kill people. That are eating human being. In Yoruba land, in Ondo and some other states, in their own time in Ondo and other place, that you cannot enter. So what am I saying? They say that if you say that you want to expose another person's secret, one day your own will be exposed. So thank you very much.
My name is Margaret Onyechi. In my own view, what I'm saying, in the sense that he raped, even though attempts to commit, he has already committed, but that's how they presented it. In presentation, it's supposed to be not 16 years imprisonment. They should make it life jail imprisonment. Life jail means he will not come out from there. From there, he will die from that prison. Maybe if he rotty, they can take him to grave. That they don't have law that back it up that he should stay in 16 years. They should make a law that will say any person that commits such crime is life jail imprisonment. Beat a man on a woman, start people will stand. People will know that parents are very wicked. Yes, even though he's his daughter or what, I don't care how the case be, but they should sentence him life jail imprisonment. No matter how they bribe the judge, because federal high court judge can be bribed. Yes, let me use that word, bribe. You know, they will go at the back and die with them. Let judge not collect any bribe from any adamant.
Lawyers and everybody.
Let judge not collect any money. Judge is the supreme. You understand? Even if they should collect, let them refer the case to appeal. You understand? If they should bribe courts, federal high court, they should not appeal. Rights to appeal. I want it to be like this. Bye, you get. So that they should be sentenced to life jail. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe,
Face TV was Swoby.